I never imagined that a single sentence could shatter everything I thought I knew about my life. Yet there she was one quiet evening, swirling wine in her glass at the kitchen counter, her voice smooth, almost rehearsed. "I think we should explore an open marriage," she said, as if presenting a casual suggestion rather than a bombshell. For a moment I froze, expecting her to laugh, to admit it was a joke. But she didn't. She tilted her head, eyes glinting, like she was lecturing me about being modern or progressive, as though my discomfort made me outdated. I forced a calm smile, even as my heart raced and my palms grew slick. "If that's what you want," I said quietly. Relief flickered across her face. Unaware of the storm I was containing, that tiny admission had opened a door that I wasn't planning to close. The days that followed were full of signs I couldn't ignore. Her phone was always face down, glued to her hand. Work trips and late meetings became the norm. There was a new scent lingering on her skin, a perfume I didn't recognize. Small traces, an unfamiliar laugh, subtle marks on her neck. Hinted at someone else. I said nothing. I let her believe I was compliant, docile, weak. But I was watching, waiting. At a neighborhood gathering, whispers from two women behind me cut sharper than any betrayal. She asked for permission, one said, "He has no idea." And in that instant, the truth hit me. She wasn't asking me to share her. She was asking for approval for something already decided. My chest tightened, but my face remained neutral. I raised my drink, smiling outwardly, while inside a new resolve took root. She had underestimated me. The first fracture in her control came from someone close, her best friend. One late-night message read, "You don't deserve this." She's wrong. I stared at the screen for long minutes before replying, "Thanks." Almost instantly, the conversation bloomed. She listened. She reminded me I wasn't invisible, that I mattered. And one evening, her voice on the phone was soft, warm, and unwavering. "I care about you," she said. And suddenly, I felt alive again. The next encounter with her wasn't subtle. At a family dinner, the way her eyes lingered told me there was more than friendship. And later, under dim porch lights, wine in hand, we let the restraint slip. Our hands touched, and the first kiss was hesitant, electric, a thrill I couldn't deny. In her presence, I existed again. But the spark didn't stop there. Her sister, younger, fearless, approached me after a family lunch. She confronted me with blunt curiosity. "Is it true about you and her friend?" I dodged her question, but she pressed on, claiming I deserved better. Her words carried an intensity one couldn't ignore. Days later, one forbidden kiss escalated into another, fierce and consuming. The danger made it intoxicating, and I realized I had stopped being a passive player. Fate, however, had cruel timing. One evening, as I leaned toward her sister again, my wife returned unexpectedly. Her scream pierced the room, her face a mask of disbelief and fury. The chaos that followed left no one untouched. Friends whispered, family judged, and her confidence crumbled. I, however, stood not defeated but empowered. Her best friend refused to abandon me, openly defying her. Her sister, though hesitant, couldn't deny the fire we'd ignited. The woman who thought she controlled everything found herself stripped of her allies, exposed and alone. When she demanded to know why I wasn't jealous, why I didn't care, I smiled. The power she sought to take from me had shifted entirely. Evenings once devoted to her affair became secret moments with those who had truly cared for me. Afternoons were stolen with forbidden desire I had never anticipated. In the chaos, I understood the irony. Her plan to humiliate me had only pushed me toward the people who valued me. She had sown her own undoing, and I emerged not broken but awakened, not as the victim, but the one in control. She had opened the door to a new kind of freedom, but it was I who walked through it on my own terms. While she lost everything, I rediscovered desire, respect, and a power I never expected to reclaim. The game she thought she controlled had ended, and I held the final move.